LegendPress valves save time and labor, reduce liability, and feature deeper press sockets with dual EPDM O-rings assuring a positive press connection. LegendPress valves can be used with copper tubing ranging in size from 1/2 inch to 4 inch in diameter, and can be installed in even the tightest of spaces, without the fire hazard and open flame associated with soldering. Press valves by Legend install simply and safely. Legend press ball valves are constructed of traditional and no lead brass alloy, ranging in size from 1/2 inch to 4 inch. And all Legend valves come with the industry's best 5-year product warranty. LegendPress P200 ball valves are available in press by female pipe threads, press by male pipe threads, and press by union configurations. When compared to typical steel plating, the Dacryme-coated steel handle provides superior corrosion resistance. LegendPress valves feature deeper tubing sockets and dual EPDM O-rings at each end of the valve, providing greater stability during the pressing process and assuring a proper press joint and seal. Other valves with press configurations, such as the P451 swing check valve, feature a unibody design, which eliminates the potential for leak paths created when using adapters. The P451 is the first check valve on the market designed specifically for pressing. Legend P451 valves are available from 1/2 inch to 2 inch sizes. Legend press valves save time and labor when compared to soldering valves. Press valves are pressed into place with an electric pressing tool, eliminating the liability associated with the open flame and the need to obtain a fire permit. Simply prep and place the tube and press into place with the pressing tool. Legend press valves will save you time and money on every job. Installing Legend press valves begins with prepping the copper tubing and the valves. Begin by making sure the copper tubing is cut straight and deburring the cut ends. For a proper fit between tubing and valve, the end of the tubing must be straight, deburred, and clean. Next, using the Legend instruction manual packaged with every Legend press valve, refer to the Legend press tubing insertion depth chart to determine how much of the copper tube is to be inserted into the valve. Measure and mark the insertion depth on the end of the copper tube. Carefully inspect the valve and ensure that it is free of any debris. Insert the copper tubing to the measured mark. Using a commercially available pressing tool with the corresponding VUS jaws or large diameter copper sized profile rings, press the valve into place onto the copper tube in accordance with the pressing tool's manufacturer's instructions. Verify that the pressing tool's witness marks are visible on the valve. Repeat the pressing and verifying of the witness marks on the other end of the valve. After the valve has been pressed onto the tube, a pressure test can verify a good joint. Larger diameter valves are pressed using a large diameter ring. Unhinge and place the ring over the valve. Connect the actuator jaws of the pressing tool to the ring and press until the tool stops and the ring ends have come together. As the operation of pressing tools vary, it is important that you refer to the manufacturer's instructions before using any pressing tool. Legend includes a strip gauge with all large diameter valves. The strip gauge can be used to verify that the valve has been properly attached to the copper tube. It's just that simple. Start with a copper tube that's been cut straight, deburred, and cleaned. Visually inspect the valve and ensure that it is free of any debris. Measure and mark the copper tube according to the LegendPress tubing insertion depth chart. Press the valve into place with a commercially available pressing tool with the corresponding VUS jaws, and ensure a proper valve fit with a pressure test or use of the Legend strip gauge, available with all large diameter valves. Legend press valves reduce time, labor, and liability. By continually adding new configurations to its growing assortment of press valves, Legend has everything you need for any project. And with Legend's industry-leading guarantee, you know you'll be using the best.